Outgoing Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo left a gift for the continent. He says all African passport holders are now able to visit Ghana without needing a visa. He announced the plan in his final State of the Nation address, where he said that the policy had come into effect at the beginning of the year. Visa-free travel within the continent has long been an aspiration for those promoting Pan-African values and is seen as vital for economic cooperation. Here's a report from Accra.
All African passport holders are now able to visit Ghana without needing a visa. Outgoing President Nana Akufo-Addo announced the plan last December. But in his final State of the Nation address, he said that the policy had come into effect at the beginning of the year. Visa-free travel within the continent has long been an aspiration for those promoting Pan-African values and is seen as vital for economic cooperation. Ghana is now the 5th African country to offer this to travelers from the rest of the African continent. Rwanda, Seychelles, the Gambia and Benin are others.
I'm proud to have approved visa-free travel to Ghana for all African passport holders with effect from the beginning of this year. This is the logical next step to the African Continental Free Trade Area and the workings of the largest trading bloc in the world.
In an annual African ranking of visa openness, Ghana was placed 5th last year, as it already offered visa-free travel to citizens of 26 continental countries. In recent years, Ghana has been promoting itself as a destination for people from the continent and the African diaspora to visit. In 2019, Akufo-Addo launched the Year of Return, an initiative to encourage those with African roots to invest in the country. In the living room of their home, Kichia Bowers and Damon Smith play a card game with their 2 children as the family dog chases a toy. It's a scene reminiscent of the life they left behind in Florida, but the entire family moved to Ghana in 2023, seeking out a country where they felt more belonging. Bowers and Smith are 2 of the 524 members of the global Black Diaspora who got citizenship of Ghana in a ceremony in November. Bowers says that though her and her family were able to live in Ghana without many obstacles, having the citizenship is important to her.
I am an African woman just because how do we identify who we are? You look at your skin, right? So I didn't need that to tell me that I'm African. Anywhere that I go in the world and someone looks at me, I'm melanated. But my ancestors who wanted to return and come back home, those ancestors who never made it back, their dying wish was to come back to their home and they never made it. That passport for me is for them.
The joy that people feel in finding connections that were broken long ago is palpable. Videos of the recent citizenship ceremony show men and women of all ages waving the Ghanaian flag and cheering. Deja Gordon was one of them. She first visited Ghana in 2015 and moved permanently in 2019, opening up a food truck that sells Jamaican food.
It just feels good to have a connection to an African country as an African American, as a Black American, right? Because back in America, we don't have anything to trace our roots to, but Africa. And to have that connection here, I feel like, again, I've done something right.
Ghana's government, in part, describes the program as a benefit to the economy and focuses on investment opportunities for those wishing to relocate. Ghana has granted citizenship to hundreds of people from the black diaspora so far. Having served 2 terms already, Akufo-Addo was unable to run for re-election last month. But the man his party chose to succeed him, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, lost by a large margin to John Mahama. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.